Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a get ready with me. Everything is either from the drugstore or from ColourPop, so it's all really low price points. If you guys want to get ready with me, then just keep watching. I do already have my eyeshadow primer on. Does ColourPop have an eyeshadow primer? I don't even know if they do. And I can't use concealer as eyeshadow primer. I know everyone's like, just use your concealer as your eyeshadow primer. I can't do that. So I'm using my Milani. This is my favorite anyway. This is $5. And then I do have the CoverGirl True Blend Base Business Sunscreen Primer. This is, I think this was like $9 at Walmart. Today we are playing with the Blue Moon palette. This is so beautiful. I've never done blue, like all blue. I usually put a brown transition or crease color, but this does not lean towards that option. Look at this color. Does that not make you so incredibly happy? I look at this palette and I feel happy. I haven't even swatched this yet. I've done nothing with it. So let me zoom you in and we will get started. I put up a poll on Instagram the other day asking if you liked get ready with me videos that focused on one product, usually an eyeshadow palette, or if you like the full get ready with me and it's kind of chatty and I talk about the same 3 subjects all the time. And everyone said chatty, so if you feel otherwise, let me know. I'm gonna start with Starry Eyed. Oh, this is a really pretty sky blue matte. And I want this all over my lid, mainly in the crease, but on the lower lid as well. I want Tide Pool to be the main color, and I think I'm just going to apply that with my finger. I will use a brush sometimes, but I think that they just apply best with my finger. These pressed shadows, it's just easier, honestly, to just use my finger. Alright, I'm going to take a little bit of Fine China, I think. I'm just going to blend a little bit of that over this. Now I'm going to use a little bit of Tide Pool on the brush. Oh my gosh, there's so much blue. I love it so much. Do you guys like these ColourPop monochromatic palettes? I personally love them. I am desperately waiting for a yellow. And I feel like yellow and blue are having, I think I've said this before, I'm having a moment right now, and I'm really pleased with it because I think a lot of people are usually like, oh, I don't like yellow. Yellow is beautiful, so you should like it. And I'm really excited that they're having a moment. So I'm going to put some Tide Pool on this brush. Anyway, I really have been enjoying their monochromatic palettes. I think it's really fun. They're not releasing them in any specific order, as far as I can tell. So you can't, predict what the next one's going to be. I kind of thought the next one was going to be the yellow because every time I see a post about their monochromatic palettes from ColourPop, a lot of people are asking for a yellow, which also surprises me, but that's cool. What do I want to do? I want to take Lumi with a little brush, and this looks like it would be lovely in the inner corner. I'm going to put a little bit of that in the inner part of my eyelid, and then when I'm done with my makeup I'll come back. And now I'm going to the only ColourPop eyeliners that I own, and because initially I wanted this to be all ColourPop, the only ColourPop eyeliners I own are a bronze and a brown and a bright pink and a neon green. We might just skip eyeliner today. But I do have the ColourPop BFF Volumizing Mascara. It's a massive tube of mascara. Oh, I forgot to. I've probably been out of focus this whole time. That's great. I need a camera that autofocuses. I keep forgetting to adjust the focus. I'm not a terribly outgoing person. I consider myself to be pretty shy. I mean, I'm not rude. I will talk to people, but I'm not going to go out of my way to insert myself into your conversation. So you would think, looking at my makeup, that I would be that person. Is that wrong? I feel like this is a much more outgoing makeup look than my actual personality. I have used this mascara a time or two, and I like it okay. It's not, I mean, before I would say I don't think it's amazing. Right now it looks like it's fluffing up nicely, so maybe it just needed to dry out a bit. I can't actually remember if it was a terribly wet formula or not. I'm so bad at remembering how mascaras apply. Whenever I watch people's mascara review videos and they don't have the mascara and they're like, oh, this one I had 6 years ago and it did this and it was like this exact formula, and I'm just thinking, I can't remember that. I barely remember the name of some of my favorite mascaras. I already have my primer on, like I said. I do have a ColourPop concealer that I'm going to use. Okay, and I just set this in blue eyeshadow, so that's gonna be great. Oh man. So for setting powder, I have this little Becca Hydro Mist one, a little baby Derma Blend, or my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores, which I bought half off, so it was like $14. So that's kind of interesting. I'm gonna try the Derma Blend. I've never tried that one. I'm gonna use the Becca one under my eyes because I just love the way it feels. It's really interesting. Scared because this is a very small container. Actually, I have to get back out. I'm scared. It looks very white. We have the Physicians Formula. So I know this isn't the cheapest blush in the world. It's the only drugstore blush or bronzer I have. For blush, I have this NYX Sweet Cheeks palette. I haven't used this in forever, and I had pulled this out last month to use in my monthly. I've been trying to change out my monthly makeup a little bit more often, and I hadn't used this one yet, so I feel like this is the best option. They just don't have names, so it's a little shimmery. Oh, oh my. Oh, okay. Oh my. Do they still make this palette? I'm not really sure. Summer concert season is here. I'm so excited. All of my concerts seem to be in June this year. There are none in July so far, and then I have 2 in August, but the rest are in June, which is not ideal. Okay, so I'm going to use, I'm going to be really extra and use 2 highlights today. We're going to start off with ColourPop Spoon. This is one of their Super Shocks. I don't have any of their powder highlighters either. I guess I thought I did. This is a really pretty, very white, like a pearly white highlight. I don't know why I'm using a brush because that's not really how I typically apply this. It's kind of glittery when you apply it with a brush. It looks a little chunky, but I mean, it's a beautiful, beautiful highlight. Next time ColourPop releases a monochromatic palette, remind me to get some pressed face products. And because that's just not enough, we're going to use the Milani Stellar Lights Rose Glow palette. I've had this for a long time, and I'm recently seeing a bunch of people talk about it, and I mean, I've used it, but you know, it's not new, people. I love Milani. That's what I should have done as a full face of Milani. Oh, I could too. I love Milani. I'm using the Pearl shade, the latest one. Okay, we're gonna go back into Blue Moon, and I want to use Lumi on the inner corner. Oh, it's so pretty. Such a pretty, it looks white in the pan, but it's a really pretty white blue. Like, I do love their ColourPop lip liners. I'm gonna go with Aquarius for the lip liner and Lippie stick. They haven't released any new Lippie sticks in a very long time, have they? I love the ColourPop Lippie sticks. I prefer them to the lip, any of their lip products really. And I don't have a ColourPop setting spray, so I'm just going to use this stupid Wet n Wild one that I'm using. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you picked this palette up, and do you like these sort of close to one brand, or, you know, all drugstore, etc. types of get ready with me videos? Let me know. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you guys in my next video.